Bahoui finds the ball though. Now Boadu will kick it up. Got good strength here. Boadu to turn away and he continues. Is he in with a shooting opportunity though? Boadu! Boadu! Oh, he's done it! And Miron Boadu has scored inside the Johan Cruyff Arena. Ajax are stunned. Calmly played out of defence here. Byers as well. Ben Shop looks for Bahoui. Bahoui's going to get there too. If we can get a second, that's going to be it. Cross is swung in. Nyland meets it. And that should be it, ladies and gentlemen. Ajax 0. De Graafschap 2. We have done it. Get in. What a moment. Would you believe it? For them, I don't even know how that is possible. We swing in the corner. Oh my, if he'd have scored that, that'd have been something else. It doesn't matter though, because we have defeated the unbeaten Ajax at home this season. Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another De Graafschap Career Mode episode. Today we move into the January transfer window. We've got some things that we need to cover, including a couple of sales, so let's jump straight into that. However, I want to say a massive thank you, as always, for the support. So, let's begin with the outgoings. As we knew, Klaassen had his release clause activated by Minnesota, and he has now left. He has joined them. And Ollie Jive as well has gone. So that's 2 sales in the central midfield area, which means we will have to replace them today. I've got myself 2 players, which have been suggested by you guys. As we take a quick look at the youth academy we've got here with... Yeah, Max, I'm sorry to say this, but you're going to be rejected, my mate. So I've got a couple of suggestions that you guys have said in the comment section. I've got them. My primary target right now is Morgan Gibbs-White. He is the guy I want to replace Klaassen. If that fails, we've got Brandon Baye. If that fails, we've then finally got Harry Cochrane. Is it Cochrane or Cochrane? I don't think it's Koch. But anyway, that's the order. So Morgan Gibbs-White is the number 1 priority. If we can get him, that's the replacement I want. If we can't get Morgan Gibbs-White, it falls to Brandon Baye. And should we not be able to get him, it'll fall to Harry. But for now, I believe we will be able to get Brandon. He actually has 6 months left on his deal, plus a release clause as well. So everything points, if we can't get Gibbs-White, Brandon will be the man to come in. So let's take a quick look then at Morgan Gibbs-White. Try and enter negotiations with Wolves for him. We have £2 million to spend. He is playing in the Premier League. I'm not sure if he's playing for Wolves or not. So I don't exactly know what I'm going to have to offer here. But I think immediately I've got to go big. We have to go in with a big offer. £2.3 million. Okay, I was not expecting that to get accepted, considering Morgan Gibbs-White starts at like 68 and has a massive potential. In that case, I mean, Morgan Gibbs-White looks like he'll be the man to come into the squad then, doesn't he? Because there's no point me going for my second choice if I can get my first choice. Morgan Gibbs-White, what is he going to ask for? Important first team player. That is okay with me. 5-year contract. That is okay with me. What is he going to ask though in the salary-wise? That's going to be the big thing. I think he's on about £10,000 a week for Wolves. I'm going to offer him 17.5 with no bonuses. Surely going to say yes to that. Oh my goodness, we've got Morgan Gibbs-White. I did not expect to start the episode off like this, but that is a massive coup for the future of De Graafschap here. And Morgan Gibbs-White has joined the club. One of the biggest prospects in the world of football. 69 rated already as well. Look at those stats. Composure 72. On the ball, he's going to be absolutely unbelievable. Ball control 74, dribbling 73, long passing, short power, 4-star skill moves, can play centre mid, cam, left wing as well if we need him to. Got the flair trait. He's going to sit in nicely alongside Patrick, and even if that case, we could actually move him up to cam, but for the most part, El Jebli is going to stay there. But we now have a midfield trio of El Jebli, Patrick Van Leeuwen, Morgan Gibbs-White. That is a sensational midfield trio. I am very happy with that indeed. Wow. And I know as well, we're probably looking at that and thinking that that's not really realistic. At the end of the day, we've got to have fun with this as much as we can, and we needed a replacement. We've got one in. So Gibbs-White has been given the number 22 shirt. Could we give him a better shirt than that? What have we got available? Number 6, because Klaassen's left. Javier Vet. I'm not sure if he's even played for me. Has he played a game yet? He has not played a game. We could give Gibbs-White the 8 and give Vet number 6. I think I'm going to do that. He's yet to play a game as Vet. Apologies to anybody who's bought a Vet shirt with 8 on the back, because that's what Morgan Gibbs-White is going to get. Our number 8. Wear it with pride, my friend, as you will be the man to carry this team forward alongside Patrick wearing the number 16. Hopefully I picked the right number for him. Anyway, it's time then to get ourselves into game. I don't even know what our month looks like because I'm not even checked, because I honestly expected we were going to have like a bit of a difficult window. We've only got 2 games in January. Fortuna and Excelsior. So they will be the 2 games we play today, guys. It will be a bit of a shorter episode, but that is just because I don't know what the January transfer window has in store. And I wanted to give you guys some time to maybe suggest some more signings potentially on loan. I'm sure that won't be the only movements out of the club. Got a feeling there'll be a couple extra ones. I mean, Tutarima here, we could arguably let go of because he's not really featured all that much for us. He's not transfer listed. Marlon Versteeg is at the moment. Algebli is also transfer listed. I'm still not set in stone about keeping Algebli, you know. I think for this Tutarima deal to go through, it would have to be in a better offer than that. So he's going to stay. Hey, Bahui grabs December Player of the Month award. He was my player of the episode last time out, and I'm actually going to be adding the player episode back, if I remember to do it, by popular demand because of the comment section, and you guys seem to want it back again. The bonus of not having games, right, at this time now is we can actually focus on player growth. So we've got a bunch of training coming up in this short period where we might even get Boadu up to a 73 rated striker. How many overalls has he gone up? We've got Straumann up by 4, Boadu up by 6. I'm so glad they have now fixed the training system so that they keep their overalls. It's so good to see. Tutarima wanted by another team there, but we're not going to get rid of him. In fact, let me just have a quick look of the values. Boadu has gone up by 358%. He's now worth 5.5 mil. That is madness when you consider when we began this series 6 months ago, the club value wasn't even that much, and now we could possibly sell Boadu for more than the club was actually worth before. Bergzorg going nowhere. Tutarima, I'm going to reject that offer. If we were to get rid of Boadu, he might actually fetch more than the club's worth. Insane. All right, Aston Villa in for El Jebli. To make things interesting, I'm going to negotiate this deal, and if they give us around 1.4 million, they can take him off our hands. Because El Jebli's good, but for 1.4 million, I feel I could reinvest that money into someone else, and actually maybe even push Morgan Gibbs-White up a little bit in the position, and maybe even bring in my second choice at the beginning of today's episode, 1 mil. I mean, he's worth 1.1, so you've got to match at least 1.35, otherwise I'm not even going to bother thinking about it. Nah, I'm sorry. 1.35 is my final deal. Match it or don't. And they're not going to match it, so El Jebli stays. I mean, he's worth 1.1 as it is. 250k more? That's nothing. Please scout an update. Anybody? Oh, hello. Alexander de Groot, 77 to 94 potential. Sign him up. Marvin, I'm sorry, you're not quite good enough. But we have got one as we get an offer for Straumann. 1.65 million. A very, very good offer, that. The Bart Straumann, 22 years of age now. Again, I'm not really interested in letting him go. But if Stade de Reims can actually, or Rem is it, can actually match a negotiation offer, I might be inclined to let him go. I'm going to set this at 2.8 to 3 million pounds because, again, reinvest this money could be quite good for us. 2.8, 1.9. We're getting somewhere. 2.7 has been my next one, and then I'm going to go no lower than 2.5 mil. 2.1. We're getting somewhere. 2.6. Come on, man. You can stretch to that. That's £1 million more than he's worth. Oh, this... What? Oh, man. All right. So, this is our youth academy at the minute, then. Alexander de Groot, a centre midfielder, 5'7", 55 overall. Only 15, can't come into the team. But Daniel de Groot could be... He could be promoted. 53 rated, left winger. Now, I'm going to promote him purely because I want to see the weak foot and skill moves like we have done for the other guys. Because as a left winger... If he's got good, I could train him up. And we won't need to bring in anybody down the line. 4-star, 4-star. Oh, that is nice. Got to say, that is very nice. With medium low attacking work rates. Oh, that could be huge. Are we looking at the next big winger from the Netherlands? That is the question. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. He's going to need a lot of training doing before we can consider putting him into the first team, especially with Bahoui performing like he is over there. But that could be big for the future. We are ready, though, for our first game of our 2 today. And it features Fortuna, who are currently where in the league? Let's have a quick look at that. 11th. A win today could put us as high as 5th. And we would be 2 points away off of 4th. Ajax at the minute are just above us after that great result last episode out against them. So, yeah, things are looking very, very positive for us at the moment. Let's just go into this game. I'm expecting not a lot, so we'll see how it goes. If we win, fantastic. If we don't, not too worried. Our league position right now is far better than I thought we were going to be in. Morgan Gibbs-White will make his debut today for Graafschap. Let's jump into it. Come on. I can't wait to see how we're going to play, especially Morgan Gibbs-White in the team. As the snow is coming down here. That's a cool sight, isn't it, actually? Our ground is pretty decent. I can't pronounce it. I could have a go. DJWood? Again, I've probably butchered it. But it looks pretty cool. Anyway, odds on Morgan Gibbs-White getting a debut goal. It'd be good, wouldn't it? And we are off and running then. So, I mean, like I said, no expectations. Morgan Gibbs-White, first touch of the ball for him. It seems inconceivable that at this point we are in the position we are. But honestly, the boys have done fantastic. We are playing some good football and giving everyone in this league a run for their money at times. I couldn't be happy with the way this season's gone. Aljebli, Bergzorg, lovely move. Bergzorg delivers, and it's there to be finished off, and it is. And it's Patrick, our Youth Academy graduate, who's got it. He scored, I think, his first goal for the club last episode, and he's got another one here today. I spoke about him in the future that he's got at this team. Well, we know now who his midfield partner will most likely be for the next couple of years, Morgan Gibbs-White. But how important could this guy be to our future? Patrick converts from the cross. A really nice finish as well, actually. That technique is not easy. Just passes it back across the goalkeeper. The Graafschap lead. And it's a good start to the game, honestly. We've dominated here. I'm quite happy. I'm not going to lie. I'm loving how this is going. Lovren 6 gets the ball at his feet. Has an opportunity to swing it out towards Owusu. Not a great delivery. Luckily, they've made a mistake here and are going to give us back the ball, though. Gibbs-White carrying from central midfield towards Patrick it is, actually. I thought Aljebli was there, but it's found Boadu. It's found Bergzorg, and Bergzorg to finish. Oza will save it. I've got the 3 Bs up front, right? And it's so confusing at times when you try to work out and do it very quickly who's who. As that's not a great finish from Patrick. But yeah, the 3 Bs, that is the name. You've heard of Messi, Suarez, Neymar back in the day. 3 Bs. Bahoui, I should say. Boadu and Bergzorg. See what I mean? I'm getting confused now. Actually, a fairly quiet debut for Morgan Gibbs-White so far. But I've got every faith that he's going to make things happen in this second half. Especially with us being 1-0 up, they'll have to, that's poor, they'll have to start to come out a little bit more, which might give him the space to sort of exploit and try and make things happen as he nearly gets on that one there. We've lost out here, and this could be a really bad start to the second half if we concede. Ball sent over the top. Owusu can't reach it. And now there's a bit of danger. Gibbs-White is back there, though. That would have been a really bad start to this second half, wouldn't it? Bergzorg flicks on. Boadu back towards Aljebli. Aljebli looks towards Bahoui. Bahoui finds Patrick. Patrick looking back towards Boadu. What a move that is. Boadu in the box. Boadu to finish. He's in the woodwork. It's bounced back out. And Bergzorg cannot put in the rebound. What a move to start off the second half, though. Nice move. That's a let-off again. Semedo's shot. I think I'm going to bring him off now. He's had a hit-and-miss debut. We saw signs of real quality, but at the same time, as it stands, hasn't really had his mark on the game. But then again, it is his debut, so I'm sure he'll come really, really good. You know, we haven't relied on him too much today either. We've had other players that have done their job. Patrick, of course, scoring the goal that might end up being the winner here, unless we can find another chance now. Patrick again towards Van Meekem. Inside the area. Van Meekem trying to deliver. It's gone out for a corner. This will be the last action of the 90 minutes, though. And if we can convert it to make it 2-0, it'll make it look a lot more... It's not going to go in. It'll make it look a lot better, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Patrick's shot is blocked, and there should be the full-time whistle then from the referee. It is, and the Graafschap hold on. 1-0 victors here. Man of the match performance for Patrick as well. 7.3 for Morgan Gibbs-White and 8.5 for Bergzorg. And that is because he got the assist, of course, for Patrick's goal. So man of the match performance for our Youth Academy graduate. Is he going to get player of the episode, though? So, taking a look at it, I think Ajax won. So, we are in 6th. I think we've moved up. Were we 7th when we began today? I'm not sure. But we are in 6th. We're a point away from Ajax, and we are 3 off of 4th place. Why did I think it... Oh, never mind. Also, Feyenoord in 3rd. 3 off of them. 5 off of AZ Alkmaar, actually. And 11 behind PSV. But that's a meme. We're not caring about that one. Excelsior up for the final game here, and they are 9th. So, a mid-table sort of contest here, if you will. So, we'll see how this one is going to be gonna go. I'm thinking, do I start... I know I brought Bergzorg off. But do I start Van Meekem in this one? Transfer offer again for El Jebli. I think I'll just start Bergzorg, honestly. But let's see what the offer for El Jebli is saying if I negotiate here and try and get more money. 1.3 is the cutoff point. That's the lowest I'll accept. Well, they've compromised to a 1.1, but I think 1.3 is just... That's it. 1.3 is where we've got to go with. 1.15. They look like they want him. And it seems like they are open. I'm going to be really cheeky. I'm going to be really, really cheeky. I mean, I've probably wasted more time than anything doing this. I'm going to give them a penny less. Oh, a pound less, sorry. On the first counter offer. 1.2999. Oh, after all that. Unchanged from the side that just beat Fortuna by a goal to 0. That is how we start. I'm sure we will change as and when needed. Patrick not quite fully fit, so we might have to bring him off maybe at like the 60th minute mark or something along those lines, but we'll see. For the moment, though, it is unchanged. Morgan Gibbs-White starts again in central midfield. We might put him up to cam, see if he can have another impact there. Like I said, we didn't have to rely on him last game, so that was nice because obviously we got the goal with Patrick. Had we had to rely on him, yeah, it had a pretty, I wouldn't say bad debut, but nothing special. So, yeah, we'll see if he improves in this one. Van der Pavert forced to play the ball up towards Boadu, who gets it under control and does very well to find Bahoui. In a bit of a problem immediately there, but we dealt with it pretty well. Bahoui looking for Bergzorg on the other side. That's good defending, actually. How on earth has he been able to do that? Such an acrobatic clearance. I thought for a second we were actually going to find Bergzorg and make it 1-0. Gibbs-White towards El Jebli. El Jebli to Bahoui. Bahoui on the turn. Really good turn as well. In towards the box. Bahoui swings it in. Looking for the run of El Jebli. Patrick underneath this. It's bouncing around and we can't finish. Patrick's volley from the edge of the area. Keeper was caught out there, but he couldn't hit the target. And it's gone out for a goal kick. El Jebli. Boadu. Boadu. Patrick! Patrick! He's done it again! In case you weren't aware, he scored the winner in the last one. He's certainly putting his name forward for player of the episode today. What a strike! Oh, man, this is golden. Straight in the top corner. That is what we love to see from an academy graduate. That's his 3rd goal for the club now, and he hasn't hit them many sweeter than that, ladies and gentlemen. How about that for your 3rd goal? Love it. Every bit of that was hit cleanly. Straight into that corner of the goal. No chance for the goalkeeper. The Graafschap lead. What a finish from Patrick. Boadu under control. Looking out wide for Bergzorg. Not a brilliant pass, and that is not a brilliant return either. Straight to them. We are giving the ball away far too often today. That pass has gone through, though, and Sherpin will have it. Yeah, too many misplaced passes creeping into our game. Owusu here now looking for the run of Bahoui. He's going to find him. Boadu in central area. Bahoui brings it back on the right foot. Swings it in. Bergzorg with a brilliant header from the edge of the area, and he's hit the He's hit the woodwork. I'm going to say crossbar, and I can't talk all of a sudden. I had a brain fart there. Oh, my goodness me. What a header from Bergzorg, though. That could have easily been 2. That was the weirdest brain fart I've had in a long, long time. I don't know why. I got mixed up on the word woodwork. So, yeah, that's no idea. I have absolutely no... That's poor. Anyway, back to focus. Well, then, free kick just before half-time. Are we going to go into the break in front, or is this going to be the equaliser? Leroy Owusu with the challenge, and he's also going to be booked for it as well. And there is the delivery, which Owusu... What really annoys me about that is that just feels like it wants them to score. I'm going to have to show you how I wanted him to head that ball. What on earth is he doing? Owusu, man, I'm your biggest fan at this club, but you are not really giving us the biggest confidence when it comes to you being able to stay in this team. It's his header that's caused us to concede before half-time. And if I've ever seen a 45th minute goal before, that is it. Watch this. I mean, you can clearly see where I'm trying to head this ball, right? Watch from his angle. Look where I'm trying to head that ball. Out. How was it bounced off his head like that? I mean, Sherpin's in no man's land. Like, he shouldn't have even come for the ball. We were going to deal with it. What an absolute outrage. How have we conceded that? You know what? I go back to my point. I wouldn't actually mind conceding those type of goals if you were aiming there. Like, for example, if I'd aimed for his header to go there, I'd understand it. But I can't quite grasp how he's got that header so wrong. Not only is it not gone the way you're directing it, but it's also gone back to the back post where somebody's waiting. It's like, seriously, man. That's 45th minute AIDS if I've ever seen it in my life. But hopefully we'll get another one. Nice cut out. Here is Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White has got Bahoui in front of him, and he's found him as well with a nice pass. Bahoui turns on the right foot, this strong foot as well. Still with Bahoui, and still with Bahoui, but he can't convert the shot. I wanted the run to come in from Boadu, though. Wait a minute, what's been given here? What has been given here? I've got no idea. Oh, he's given a free kick. Yeah, it's a free kick on Boadu. Oh, it's penalty! Oh, my goodness me, what? Sorry for headphone users. I apologise in advance for that. Lovren 6 has the best penalty kicks in the team, apart from Bahoui. Ah, just don't miss it, mate. Right back, Lovren 6 to step up for the Graafschap. You know what, right? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. How do I miss this many penalties? To be fair, we've had actually a quiet episode from quite a few people, Boadu included. Backer up a long way here. Lovren 6, please make that run. Look at the space. Look at the space for Lovren 6. And he stood still. Why do they never make the run into the space? Every time your fullbacks just stand there. Gibbs-White, El-Jebli again. Just look at, there's no runners. Somebody give us something. El-Jebli towards Owusu. So tight. Look, everybody's back for our opponents. Here is Bakker losing out, but still just about keeps hold. Gibbs-White again. El-Jebli in front of him. El-Jebli! Boadu! Boadu! No! How's it not gone in? I was scripting. Stay calm. Stay calm. Gibbs-White! Gibbs-White! Yes! El-Jebli! The Graafschap 2, Excelsior 1. And the reason I over-celebrated that is because we deserve it. If we don't win this game, this will be as hard on me as the PSV game was where we lost that. Oh, man. We deserve that. That is the least we deserve. Especially for the way we conceded the equaliser, man. Look at that team spirit as well. Look at that. El-Jebli just drops back into all of them who carry him. Might be now, though. Gibbs-White. Boadu. Boadu. Bergzorg. He's going to run out of stamina. I can't run all the way here because he's out. But Bergzorg will find Bakker. Bakker towards Bahoui. Bahoui to El-Jebli. Ref. Nah. Yes! We get the win. 2-1. Hard fought. But the win it is. I don't know what their fans are complaining about. Get lost. We deserve that every step of the way. You got a lucky equaliser in a game that we largely dominated. Boadu's got man of the match. Did he get an assist? He got one. I don't know why he's got man of the match. Wait. Highest passes. Nah, Gibbs-White got most passes. Most dribbles for Gibbs-White as well. Tackles 1 out of 3. Yeah, so I mean, Gibbs-White with an 8 match rating. Ultimately, though, Boadu gets man of the match. I don't know who gets player of the episode here. Do you give it to Patrick for the goals? I think I'm going to give you guys a short list of Boadu, Patrick, and El-Jebli. I think they're the 3 that I'll give you guys to vote on. So, as it stands then, we find ourselves up into 5th place. Ajax with a game in hand. A lot of teams have games in hand, though. We've comfortably opened up the gap in the top 8. Groningen are there in 8th place. Excelsior down in 9th on 23. So I think top 8 is the finish we're looking at here. However, we are in the top 6. Venlo looked like our only issue when it comes to trying to secure the top 6 football, which would be a massive step in the right direction for this team. We matched the points of Feyenoord in front of us and Utrecht as well. But at the moment, they both have games in hand. So we'll see how that's going to fare for the next episode. Leave your vote for your player of the episode up top. Like I said, those 3 players are included. Thank you all so much for your continued support on this series and the channel as well. If you have enjoyed today's episode, a like would be greatly appreciated. Apologies for only the 2 games, but I want to leave you guys some time in the window to maybe leave some suggestions for signings. And then should we end up letting a couple of players go, should we get enough promo money in to make those happen, I will try and do it next episode for you. Until then, though, guys, have a fantastic day. If you aren't around here and like what you see, hit that subscribe button. We upload every single day for you to enjoy. And I will see you all again very soon for another episode. Catch you all then. Adios.